Hi guys, welcome back to Classic Album Reviews. Today I will be looking at another album by my favorite hip hop artist Kanye West. Uh, uh, last week last week I reviewed his 2004 debut album, The College Dropout, and so today we will be taking a look at his follow-up album, 2005's Late Registration. This is another great album by Kanye. This is a really great album. Great production and everything. Great lyrics. Yeah, just a great album. Alright, so a little backstory on this album. Okay, late late 2004, early 2005. Kanye West was just coming off the heels of his debut album, The College Dropout. You know, he had won the Grammy for Best Album. Jesus Walks had won for Best Rap Song, I think. Uh, and I think Slow Jams had won for Best Rap Duo. And that album became really successful. I think it's still his best-selling album to this day. And so after that album, Kanye went to work on his next album, and for this album, that he wanted to find a new sound because he said that he felt that he had kind of overused the sped up soul sample that had made him so famous in his early years, such as Jay Z's The Blueprint and College Dropout. And so he wanted to find a new sound, and he was influenced by the trip hop group Portishead, I think they're called. Yeah, Portishead, and they had an album called Live at Roseland, which featured a string orchestra, and so he was influenced by that, and he wanted to make an album with orchestral sounds and everything. And so for this album, he collaborated with the film composer John Bryan, and John Bryan helped him with the strings and everything. Yeah, and on his previous album, he had a violinist, Miri Ben Ari. Uh, yeah, she was a violinist on this album, and and but on the first album he didn't have he didn't have the budget to have a full orchestra, and he kind of made it up for that with this album right here. Yeah, he got John Bryant who did the orchestra and everything, and yeah, like I said, this is a great album. You know, this this album is really diverse in sound. You know, it has like a lot of baroque, classical influence. You know, a lot of like um, um, R&B. You know, just like his first album, all the soul samples they're still there. You know, he uses like different types of instrumentation, such as orchestras, of course, and he uses keyboards and a lot of different other types of instruments. Yeah, that was like a really innovative sound for hip hop at the time because no one had really used live orchestras and instrumentation much in their production. So yeah, that was really groundbreaking. You know, he started to yeah, people started to call him like the Brian Wilson of hip hop, because he used orchestration, just like Brian Wilson and the Beach Boys and the Beatles did back in the '60s. Yeah, so he added that element to hip hop, and and also he even took it to another level, because after that album he had a show at Abbey Road Studios called Late Orchestration, where he played a concert with a full orchestra. Yeah, he played songs from the College Dropout and this album. Excuse me. So yeah, like I said, great album, and yeah, here are the tracks. Yeah, the album starts out with that same guy, D. Ray Davis doing his Bernie Mac impression, just like he had done on the college dropout skits, and then that goes straight into um heard him say, which is another one of Kanye's more socially conscious songs. Yeah, this features Adam Levine of Maroon 5. Yeah, this was like one of the first um uh songs that he had done, like outside of Maroon 5. Mm. Next track is "Touch the Sky," uh, fe- "Touch the Sky," featuring the first appearance of a fellow Chi-Town rapper, Lupe Fiasco. A great song, with the Curtis Mayfield "Move On Up" sample. Um, and then there's probably the biggest hit of the album, and one of Kanye's biggest hits, "Gold Digger," featuring Jamie Foxx. Yeah, "Gold Digger." That was his like first like big like top 10 hit. Yeah, Jamie Foxx appears on that song, doing his impression of rape, because he had just done the movie. Yeah, um that became a big movie, and he had previously done slow jams on the College Dropout. So yeah, that's another great song. And then there's a Drive Slow, featuring Paul Wall uh, and GLC, uh, also a great song. Then there's My Way Home, uh, which is like a little interlude featuring Common. And then there's Crack Music, featuring the Game, who was pretty new in the rap scene at that time. I think 2005, that was the year he released his debut album, the documentary. And then there's Roses, where Kanye talks about his grandfather, no, his grandmother in the hospital. And there's Bring Me Down, featuring Brandy. And then Addiction, with feet, that has that Etta James, my Funny Valentine sample. Diamonds from Sierra Leone, the remix. Yeah, this was the lead single from the album. Uh, yeah, the remix features features Jay-Z, and yeah, there's two versions on this album. There's the remix, and then there's the actual album version. Uh, uh, yeah, and they each have each have different lyrics. Yeah, the remix of like it talks about it's a more socially conscious, talks about the blood diamonds in Africa and stuff, and then the album version, Kanye talks about more of a himself and Rockefeller Records and how he came up in the game, and then there and then one of my favorite songs, We Major, featuring Nas and Really Dope. A great song, a great um, instrumentation and everything with the keyboard synthesizers and stuff. And then there's Hey Mama, another great song. You know, a tribute to his mom. You know he had written that song back in the 2000, and so he put it on this album. A great song. Next is Celebration, another great song. I like that whole groove, that whole uh, the whole soul groove. And then the next track is Gone, featuring Consequence and Cameron. You know, this song is another great example of the orchestral instrumentation and the influence this album has. You know, because it features the strings throughout the song, and then like during the end, there's this instrumental orchestral break, where there's like this break, and then the the key changes, and then to it goes to a minor key, and then it comes back for a little while, and then there's the bonus track, Diamonds from Sierra Leone, the album version, which is what I was talking about, and then and then there's another track called Late, which is also a great song. So yeah, so this album it went on to win a best rap album at the 2006 Grammys. I think Diamonds from Sierra Leone won best rap song. So yeah, this is another great album by another great album by Kanye West. This is in his top three. If I put this in his top three, along with My Beautiful Dark Fantasy and College Dropout. So yeah, if you are a Kanye fan or a hip hop fan, you should definitely have this in your collection. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review. Thank you guys. Please leave comments and feedback in the section, and also name some albums that you'd like me to do for my next episode or so. So yes, that is my review, and thank you.